CIPOT, what is our next topic today? So on this one, I'm feeling a little fire sensation. So I think Arena needs to take this one.
Well, okay, so the topic is about basically how more white people are moving into predominantly black areas. I think it has to do a lot with gentrification. Like, these wealthy people, they have so much money. Why not save some by moving to a low income neighborhood, make it look nice, fix it up how you want, and live there? I don't see anything wrong with them wanting to have cheaper rent. The only thing I have a problem with is when it comes to them trying to change the ways and the cultures of the neighborhood, complaining about things that go on. That's just like, if it's been going on for years, it becomes a part of the culture of the whatever neighborhood that is. Don't come into that neighborhood trying to ruin what they already have, what they've been doing for years or however long they've been doing it. You can't do that. I don't agree with that.
Why do you think it's trending?
I think it's trending because people want to save money.
Gold mine. I agree. They see a gold mine.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Because it's not just
saving money,
it's businesses,
everything,
they're all coming into, like, you have Bed-Stuy, you have Harlem,
right?
A lot of predominantly, these urban areas where it's predominantly black, a lot of wealthy people coming into it, and then forcing other people out.
That's not right. That's not right. But it's like, if you ain't got the bread, shorty, what you supposed to do? Like, you gotta go. Sorry, I mean, that's all I can say about
Well, this
that.
is a touchy topic for me because I live in Harlem, and the other night, listening out my window, it had to be like 12 a.m. I hear somebody yelling, 2 cars stop, they get out the car, they're yelling, you. And I'm like, my biggest thing is I understand it's logical for them wanting to move into a neighborhood to save money to build their empire. But when you move into a neighborhood, you have to have some kind of patience and tolerance for who was there first. This reminds me of like the Native Americans all over again.
Why did it bother you?
Because that's racist. It's completely racist.
People call each other
every day. Thank you.
I personally feel
It's
like
there's
there's the intent, and I feel like there's a difference between and
because of the
I won't say you're mad. Like, I
Not
won't
the
say it like
spelling.
that.
That's the only intent is the spelling.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for me,
The
it's
intent-
important.
okay. The intent of it is when you say you're saying it to cause injury, to hurt, to cause pain. When you say you're saying it out of love and endearment, so nobody really takes offense to that.
So can I just say this real quick? So somebody who was 85, 75 years old, is that how they're going to look at it? When you say my is that something they're going to take as, oh, they love me? That's a
not even, but even when we're trying to disrespect each other, and we'd be like, no, get out of my face.
You don't say it to like be like, oh, you're black, you're you like boy, it's just like saying, boy, get on my face.
The intent is to hurt.
But what about
they don't use the word. It's a sub word.
Exactly.
The word when they say get out my face. The intent, the hurtful word is get out my face.
How can another black person hurt another black person?
Right,
when you have a 20-year-old black person who is offending an 80-year-old black person because it's derivative of something hurtful.
Well, okay, yeah, in that
That's the
sense,
bottom line.
when it comes to age, I see a huge. When it comes to age, I understand what you're talking about. I would never
It's the same color
call
person.
someone who's 50, maybe.
Right,
Okay,
but we're not
even
talking about
anybody,
color.
an adult. I would not call.
We can't agree on this. We might have to take this one to the streets. Let's find out what you guys have to say.
Well, the biggest issue that we face as a people is that we're not controlling our neighborhood. We're not buying the neighborhood and the property in the neighborhood, so that allows others to come into the neighborhood and take it over. And that's as simple, really, as it is.
Okay, so what do you think we can do to change that?
The key is pool our resources, come together, and then we can take this, which is called Harlem, and make it what it's supposed to be. Ours.
Just Harlem, or can we move?
It could be anywhere.
Anywhere.
But everywhere you see people coming in that are not like us, that means we're not taking it over. And until we begin to do that for ourselves, and that means buy up the property that's in the community, and even if you can't afford to do it, that's why we pool our resources, and then we can do that.
I think it's something that people realize, like that, you know, in this time, this day and age, the discrimination is something that's been pushed away, where people have to step up and actually start coming together and stop dividing from one another. We realize that our government's actually trying to divide us in certain ways, through court systems and propaganda, through television, but in reality, what we got to do as human beings, as society, is take responsibility, stand up and be the change you want to see. So instead of having this whole discrimination issue and having hate for everybody, I just promote love all day.